pain is not linear, it's not black and white, and it's not very straightforward. And I think it's really important to have this conversation because we grow up being told, okay, you stub your toe, that hurts, everything's fine. We're told that pain is temporary, that it's there for a particular reason, and that reason will settle, the pain will subside, we will move on. We're also taught at a young age that it's like, oh, you're okay, don't worry about the pain, it'll go, blah, blah, blah. And we're not actually taught pain education, we're not actually taught pain science, and that's actually really interesting because pain is what we label as emergent. And what I mean by that is similar to the weather. As you may know, Active Health Clinic is in Melbourne, which means that here Melbourne is very well known for all 4 seasons in a day. And you can look outside and it look extremely sunny and a beautiful day, and you can walk outside and it's freezing. Or vice versa, it can look really cold and really miserable and you're like, oh, it's actually not too bad. Or you might just go, today's beautiful, and then 10 minutes later it storms. So what I mean by that is weather is very emergent. It changes and context goes into it, and understanding that there are so many things at play behind that. And pain is actually the same. Pain is actually interpreted through our brain and through our nervous system, which will actually influence the type and degree of pain that we experience. So pain isn't just biomechanical and we have an injury, we've dislocated a thumb, that really hurts, or we've stubbed our toe, ouch. We can actually have pain based on certain triggers, certain traumas or experiences from our body, and learnt behaviors throughout certain years. So this can be done in many ways. And as an example, my beautiful nan grew up as a seamstress. And in that, it requires different hand manipulations to control the sewing needle and all of that beautiful stuff. Now, with that, it meant that it actually mutated her hands in the way that they sit, which obviously, as we know, has led to some arthritis stuff later on in years. But aside from the arthritic pain, the way that the hands are actually designed or have mutated is sort of the only word that comes to mind, sorry. But there's no actual pain there. And that's because her body has learnt a new behavior and learnt a new structure within those hands and found a way to make that work. Versus in some other case scenarios, that doesn't necessarily equate to the same thing. Someone can have significant pain related to that. And why I give that example is that everyone's pain journey is different and unique to that person. And that will be dependent on their personal experiences, their learnt behaviors, the way that their body receives and interprets pain, and also just all of the other factors. So this is why when we talk about chronic pain, there's a biopsychosocial approach to understanding that. There's the biology or biomechanical element to things. There's the psycho, so more of like the psychology and element to things. And then there's the social element, so your surroundings and your exposures and your upbringings and those kind of factors. So when we talk about pain, it's not a linear, straightforward A plus B equal pain. This is why for some people with chronic pain, things like pain medicine such as Panadol or ibuprofen may not actually be effective. Or on the flip, that's why for some people those things are effective. Is that pain is very emergent from person to person. Now, there are also different types of pain, and that is a whole different video in and of itself that I will make sure is covered. But the different type of pain will help us identify what it is we may need to do for that. So we can have joint pain, we can have muscle pain, we can have nerve pain, and then we can have pain related to a movement, we can have pain related to stress and overwhelm, we can have pain related to being run down, or we can have pain related to a workout. So we have so many different types of pain, so many different reasons behind pain. And what's really important is actually understanding someone's pain profile and understanding their triggers, their causations, understanding their unique type of pain, and also their supportive structures. What is actually a pain relief? What provides support to that pain management? Because that tells us just as much as the triggers do, and how we can actually look at that pain management profile, not just that pain symptom profile. Okay, so today's video is to remind you that pain is not linear, it is emergent, it is not black and white, it is all of the greys and all of the rainbows and everything in between. And it's important to use that in your understanding of pain science and the validation behind your experience of pain, because no pain is lesser. And understanding that and validating your pain is just as important as the rest of your health journey and your overall well-being, so that you can better understand yourself and better understand your body, your nervous system, your needs, your health needs, and, you know, take it from there. So I hope you found this video helpful. There will be many others on understanding chronic pain and also understanding the different types of pain and all of the pain science and education. But I hope this short video has been somewhat helpful. Any questions, drop them below. Bye.